Yeah, no, there's no power here. I mean, not power, cell tower, and no power. So we're, yeah. If you want to put your hand on the dash so you don't bounce around a lot. You don't want to slide your seat forward and lay it on the dash so it's easier to hold steady.
Okay. Just be careful of down power lines.
You're pointing in the air.
I can drive you.
Trash can.
Okay.
What does the air say?
I don't know.
You're pointing in the air, baby. There you go.
Just be careful of down power lines.
Pointing towards the ground. Towards the ground, baby. There you go. You're pointing it up in the sky. Okay. Let me know if somebody connects. Right now you won't know because the internet connection is so bad. There's a utility truck. He's gonna be busy tomorrow. Another trash can.
The carnage.
We really lucked out. There's not a lot of anything other than down trees, power lines, and
Trash cans.
trash cans, and getting stuck.
Well, I'm a little freaked out because I drove over that power line. So.
Yeah, you're okay. You survived it. Okay. By the way, we're recording for future as well. It's just not just live streams. So let's see. How do we get? We are actually headed to. What's that? This is Curfew Park, but what's the place that floods?
Shore Acres.
Shore Acres. Tide's coming in about an hour and a half. Winds have shifted directions, pushing water into the bay. Our earlier video had down. Okay. The earlier video had no water in the bay. My expectation is now that we're going to have a lot. This is actually Zone B, flood zone, and it's safe. My other vehicle is it's sunk in the mud about a foot deep, so we are not able to use it anymore. Hopefully the floods don't come. Okay, this is getting a little low-lying. Straight ahead is what we call Curfew Park. Very bad connection. Our cell tower connection is bad. Okay. Here's an area that would start Zone A flooding. How we don't have more damage, I don't know, because man, those winds were howling a couple hours ago. Nothing. Thank you, Google. Now I'm turning right. This is entry into Shore Acres. Shockingly, oh look, the sign's bent. Cars in. The Tampa Bay. Oh no, it's, yeah, okay. Tampa Bay straight ahead. I'm expecting to hit water soon. What?
So I wonder if it's there. The tide will start coming in. Okay, we're good. We're live again.
Oh, I want to go back and get that tree.
I don't know if we can.
You're facing the wrong direction.
Where?
You're facing the wrong direction.
I think it's this one right here. This one right there.
It is. My fat fingers.
Oh my goodness gracious. We just saw a huge tree uprooted, lost connection, so we're gonna go back and try to get it again.
But it's fine.
I don't know if we did or not. Oh.
Thought I was too. Yeah, no flooding. None whatsoever.
Yeah, a tree to fall on us.
I'm actually heading up to 40th, so I think.
I hope so.
I'm glad I stuck the other car on our property.
Careful, careful. This is Dover.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is heading up to, isn't Dover the main street that we would turn on?
I think that we should have turned there, but I don't know.
I think you're right. I think Dover was what we were supposed to turn on. I'll turn up here to the right. Yeah, there's a power station right there. Shore Acres Boulevard. Yeah, we're good.
I think we want to.
Huh?
We want to go right or left on here.
Right. I don't think the leaf is going to be buried underwater, so I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll have the kids come over later with me and help me dig it out.
Bring some bricks or something to put under it.
Yes.
It's a lot of tree limbs.
Oh.
A lot of tree limbs.
What's that say? It's Shore Acres?
So it says 46th Avenue, 45th Avenue.
Oh, where are we? Huh?
We're headed towards 40th.
Oh, 40th Street, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, this is it.
Wow, these are some low-lying trees.
By the way, this is normally flooded.
Yeah.
This is we used to live here, and even in a mild storm, we would get saturated.
Wonder if that's a cop.
Don't know.
No,
Probably not.
just another person.
Only other person we've seen out so far. Oh, another tree's up right there.
Yeah.
Another tree's up. That's 3 trees we've seen fallen.
I saw a person when I first left out.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually go down and check out. Can we check out M's house? Dr. R.
Sure. I just don't want to get flattened by a tree.
Well, I'm gonna stay on the main roads. There may not be a lot to see, but
Go slower.
huh?
You mind going slower? In case we run over a power line. I didn't see the one I ran over. It's too late.
So 3 trees down. By the way, this is all coastline here. There's flooded water. The water's up right here. Look, see the water?
Yeah.
And it's an hour and a half away.
Oh, careful. Careful.
Flood zone. And I'm assuming that's going to come in quick.
Yeah, there's the water.
Oh, garbage can got shoved everywhere. Okay, I gotta remember how to get there.
To the right.
Take a right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually going towards Coffee Pot Bayou and Old Northeast St. Petersburg. We have a friend that had their copper roof ripped off their house, and that's right up here in the corner.
Be careful in case this bridge is out.
We're going over a bridge. That's the entrance to Placida Bayou.
Ooh, changing. Oh, crap.
St. Pete Yacht Club is right here on the left. And like I said, we've seen very minimal signs of flooding. Lots of downed trees, debris on the road, power lines down, a couple of roofs. Interestingly enough, metal roofs that have been taken down. Lots of signs. Debris on 4th Street with plastic sign, or like the lit up plastic signs. You can actually see the wind is still pretty strong, probably tropical storm force. The storm actually went between us, St. Petersburg, and Kissimmee, dead center. Thankfully, we kind of dodged a bullet. Relatively minor damage. Where we're heading now is a very heavily tree-lined old community with older homes to see if there's any damage. Well, we know there's damage. We already talked to somebody that had their roof ripped off. So, tree in the road. Tumbleweed. Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
All of these houses are on where the ones on the right are actually on the water.
There's a big tree in the road. Tree branch.
Make sure you plane down houses, and apparently it's cell towers as well. So we keep losing internet as we drive to dead cell towers.
Oh, big tree. Branch. Is that another car ahead?
I don't know what that is. Looks like probably a cop. No. It's a wind that pushed a oh no, so it just adjusted the light. Okay. here's at the end of this road is the Old Northeast. Holy mackerel. And you can actually see, do you see the rain still going diagonal? Okay, right up here is Coffee Pot Bayou. We'll be going across the Coffee Pot Bayou Bridge.
Water, snow?
Yeah. There's a tree and...
Yeah, I don't want to really stand in these trees.
All the boats seem to be together. Actually, we're going to head downtown to Bayshore, or it's not Bayshore. Well, I guess it is technically Bayshore, or Bayshore Boulevard, in St. Petersburg. Yeah, it's kind of spooky, isn't it? We're going to go look and see if the St. Pete Marina is still...
Backwards again.
One more time.
It's backwards again.
I can't hear you. Oh, we're back again?
Backwards. Oh, there we go.
Okay. What's those thingies?
I think somebody was talking. I don't know.
Okay, we are actually headed to downtown St. Petersburg. Sorry about the loss of the stream. The internet is spotty because a lot of places are without power. Cell towers, I would assume, are down in those areas, which is why we're struggling to get internet connections in some areas. It seems like when the power's out, the lights are out. Those are the areas where we're struggling to actually get video stream going. Okay, this is actually downtown. This is St. Petersburg. And if you were on my earlier videos, basically all we're seeing is downed trees, power lines, trash cans, and debris. One roof I saw on the road. I'm just going to stop. If there's anything to show, I'll turn the camera around for you. It appears that the boats have survived largely unscathed. It is absolutely unbelievable that we did not get hit harder. I did actually see one boat that sunk earlier today. Let me check to see if both the cranes are up. I was wondering if a crane would come down.
They're up.
Are both cranes up?
Yeah, I don't know if they can see them.
Yep, both cranes. Then they're pointing the opposite direction. I heard in the heavy winds, they let them just swing freely to act like wind vanes. And earlier today, they were pointing more east. Now they're pointing more west as the hurricane winds shifted. Water's actually pretty high. We've got about an hour before high tide, but nothing crazy.
It's so dark, I don't know that they can see.
What's that?
I said it's so dark, I don't know if they can see the water in the...
Probably not.
You can stop and get out.
Oh, there's not really much to see. The tide just isn't very high. We're going to go back into some of the older homes, older neighborhoods that were built in the 1920s, 30s. As you can see, we have power downtown.
All the lights are working?
What's that?
Said all the lights are working?
I was going to go straight, but I want to check out that marina real quick. Hang on. Actually, I'm just going to go.
Oh, there's a big palm in the road right there.
Ha.
See the big palm in the road?
Yep. We have a downed palm tree on Beach Drive, downtown St. Petersburg, which isn't surprising. Oh wow, it snapped it off.
Wow. That was a pricey.
What that?
That was a pricey hurricane carnage. Palm trees are not cheap.
Yeah, no, they are not. That was probably salt water. There's the. I thought that was Julie. Is that Julie? The canopy. Oh, there's news stations. Tampa Bay had a curfew starting at 6 p.m. yesterday. They did not announce. There's a tree branch down. A curfew for St. Petersburg. So I don't think we're doing anything illegal.
But we could be.
Okay.
Careful.
Holy crap.
I don't really want to go through that. I don't really want to be under these trees.
What was that?
I don't really want to be under these trees.
Yeah. It's basically, I mean, it's still windy, but we definitely got out of it. Okay, and I'll come up here, take a left, and go into downtowns. Oh!
No, almost hit a big branch.
Yeah, I gotta be careful of that. That could be a big tree in my way.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, boring. Not much to see.
Bunch of tree branches.
That's about it.
Careful, this tree looks like it's gonna fall.
Yeah, it's kind of sagging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have another friend right down here. We're gonna go drive by them, make sure they're okay. First Street, and we're at 7th?
7th Avenue.
Okay. Let's go up here and then turn right.
Big tree in the road.
Another
branch.
Lots and lots of trees, branches snapped. Oh, that's that old tavern we went to. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Had really good pizza. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we're not going that way.
We are not going that way. Tree broke off. Let's see. Is there an alleyway right here?
I don't know if it's a good idea to go down an alleyway.
I can't go down the alleyway either. Look at that.
Yeah, there's garbage cans everywhere. The carnage.
Okay. Well, did you get a video of the down tree?
Yeah.
Need to get out of here and get turned around. Nobody's on video anyways. Okay.
Another down tree.
Oh!
Oh, no, you can't go. You can't go.
I know.
Holy crap.
You said another down tree.
Well,
I thought that's the one you were talking
I was
about.
talking about that big bush up there. I didn't see the big log.
Okay, we keep getting stuck.
Holy mackerel.
Hang on. Let me back up. Every way we go, there's down trees, power lines.
I don't think we're gonna get to our friend.
Get to our what?
Our friend. That's where we're trying
Yeah.
to go.
How far down this road did I drive?
A ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make a U-turn, but I don't want to flood these people's houses with light. I don't have a choice. I'll turn the headlights off. How do I turn them off?
Well, if we aren't gonna be able to see if you turn your headlights on.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's try another way. By the way, every way we go, we're getting blocked by down trees.
We gotta remember how we got in here so we can get back out. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Now, which way should I go? Okay, and I'll go up here. Get off these cobblestone roads.
Yeah, I'm shaking the camera. Careful.
Your car is really low.
I know.
By the way, we're driving around the Chevy Volt. It's really low to the ground. It's probably not the best car to be driving in a hurricane situation.
We're 6th Avenue North. We're kind of going the wrong way.
Am I going?
I
Go
think
this
so.
way and see what happens. See if we can get around.
There we go. Now we need to go this way. Go straight. We want to go that way.
Yeah. Oh, look at the fence is all down. That's the first fence I've actually seen down. There's a canopy for a car cover. It's down. You can't even see the road. It's just like green.
Yeah.
Is that?
I said, yep.
Okay.
More tree limbs all over their car, around their car.
See, we. Oh, super close. If they say anything, let me know what they're saying.
Okay. You're running low on battery.
Huh?
You're running low on battery.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not good. I had 50-some%. Oh, wow. Holy mackerel, look at this.
A lot of trees. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Lost connection.
Probably to the right and then to the left. Actually, you know what?
I was going to say, be careful of the trees. Can't see them.
My Leaf is going to be really hard to get out, just to let you know.
Okay, now we're down a main road.
4th Street. Yep.
If we can. Looks like they have no power.
Yep, they're out. I should offer my generator to them.
They may have
There
one.
are a lot of people with power and a lot of people without power.
Wow, that's a big tree. All these trees scare me.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet if they survive the winds, they're not coming down now. And there's no wind. I mean, it's basically done.
There's the water.
Now we just have tide.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
they got a tree down.
Yeah.
Hopefully it didn't hit them.
Yeah.
Is that their tree?
I don't know. No, here's their house right here.
For sure?
Yeah, right here.
Yep, you're right. Oh, they're going to have a mess to clean up.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, well, that's a problem. I don't know if we'll be able to get
No,
around.
don't go. Don't go. You can't get around it. There's cars in the way.
Yeah, you're right. I can't get around it. Shoot.
Now you're kind of stuck.
Shoot.
Oh my gosh. I can't see that way. Oh, look at this person's house.
As we're blinding them.
Somebody's asking if Bay Shore is okay. Their friend is
Yes.
there. Bay Shore's okay. There's just a lot of down trees. We were just over there a few minutes ago.
We had a friend on Bayshore that lost their roof, the top lining of their roof.
Do you want to go over there real quick? Back
Yeah.
over?
I can, yeah,
You're welcome. A lot of people are without power, so if you're not hearing from your friend, they're probably without power.
and internet. Internet was spotty all night.
Oh. I don't really want to go back down this way.
While I said it wasn't windy, it's still windy.
Yeah, I don't want to really go down this way.
Holy crap.
I'm just stating my feelings. We're not in the Leaf, we're in my car.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is not.
Oh my god.
Did I just scrape the side of your car?
I don't know.
Oh, road's missing there. How did that fence stay up?
I don't know. There's a brick.
What was that?
Nothing. I don't know if that person's still on, so.
Hang on, we have another down tree. Let's go check on our other.
You know what? When they said Bay Shore, that could be in Tampa.
Well, they knew I was in St. Pete.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go up here to Acres and see if we have flooding yet. Which I already know is on its way.
Yeah, Cat 2 is survivable, but yes, Cat 3, definitely Cat 4 or 5 is unimaginable.
We dodged the bullet. We had a solar array screen porch that we thought for sure we were going to lose. And they both survived.
Because it got downgraded.
And it moved west, or east.
Yeah.
Between St. Petersburg and Kissimmee. Almost split up. Actually, here's the Mesa. You know what? We can actually go up to that one park that's always underwater.
There's something in the road.
What's that?
I'm just telling you something in the road in case you're looking off to the side. Something in the road.
What?
This looks pretty clean.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Can we go up here? Is this 40th? Yeah. We're all on power here.
We just came from this way.
Schweikers is back this way. Problem is we don't have the lighthouse because the light's out. The power's out, so I won't see my lighthouse. Okay, we're heading up to a boat ramp park. To see what the tide looks like. We'll actually get out and videotape the tide.
I think it was back the other way. Wasn't it? Cherry. No, that was it. Cherry Street.
That was it?
Yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
Didn't know it wasn't. It's popped
Popular.
on.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there's my lighthouse. The light's not on.
The water has come back. It's just not over the seawall yet. We're gonna go take a look.
We get flooding in a summer thunderstorm, evening thunderstorm, worse than we have right now.
Yeah. I think it's because Irma sucked all the water out of the bay, so it's taking a while to come back. There's some flooding coming up a little bit.
No,
That's not flooding.
I don't think we're gonna have flooding.
That might be standing water from the rain. I don't know. We'll go see.
Look at the sign.
Sign.
Hear the generator running? Not sure what that's a generator for. I wonder what that's powering.
I don't know.
Okay. This is the boat ramp. We can go left or right. I'm gonna go left. So, I went the wrong direction.
Does it matter?
I wonder what that generator's powering. You can smell the diesel.
Yeah, I don't think anything more than maybe some roof tiles, trees down. I mean, if they have big trees in their yard, it is a possibility.
See, the tide's not that bad. That's actually our boat ramp. It's probably 2 foot above normal, but not bad.
They're worried about structural damage.
Yeah, no, we didn't get it. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
I'm guessing, if I had to guess, my solar panels were flexing, my screen covered area stayed intact. I watched it very carefully. There's a tree down over there. I'd probably say maybe 100-mile-an-hour gust at most. Like I said, we really dodged the bullet. I don't know how we managed to avoid it.
I think trees are probably the biggest issue. If the tree was old or saturated, it could have, could fall. We had a friend who did have some trees fall.
We've actually seen
we saw
15 trees.
Tree uprooted. Great big huge one.
Very bad connection. Okay, we're gonna go back to 40th Street Bridge where it's under construction because it collapsed from poor maintenance. Oh, frog.
That was a frog?
Yeah.
Did we run over it? Yes, we did.
I didn't want to say that out in the air.
Doesn't mean we actually hit him though.
So far, only there's a roof, the carport that's down.
I missed it.
But we know of 2 roofs that have gone. All the fences gone off the house. All the fences.
Panels?
Yeah. Okay. It's like a video game, but more fun. Fence down there.
They want to know if you think Jose is going to make landfall.
I don't think so. I didn't pay attention, but before the hurricane, they said it was going to go north. Don't jinx us. And that there's no power at the generator must be powering the lights and stuff.
A generator is probably 4 lights in the area.
Yeah. Because there's no power.
They said they're trying not to jinx.
Trying not to what?
Jinx us.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Been blinding people.
I don't think I really want to go over a bridge that has structural damage.
It's not. I bypassed it.
Okay.
I don't want to go over it either. Okay, we're going back into an older neighborhood again. Oh wow, lights out.
No, we're on 4th Street North.
This is 4th Street North. Lights are gone.
Oh yeah.
Power's dead.
You gonna check on Lisa?
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
We're just checking on all our friends, making sure everybody's okay.
She had some trees down. Let's see.
They might still be awake. Maybe. No? Okay.
I don't think so. Oh, slow down, slow down.
Sorry. Holy mackerel. This is 38th Street.
Oh, yeah.
38th Avenue, I'm sorry.
And I don't know how to get their comment back. I missed what
Don't run.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't read your comment. I was looking.
No power here. Nobody has any
straight
power.
Ahead, straight ahead. Go around
Was
that
that-
machine. Stop.
Yeah?
My car.
Okay, hang on. We have a problem here.
Yeah.
This is our main road going up to our interstate. This is Dr. Martin Luther King. Trying to think which way to go.
Up to 6. Well, I guess.
You would go 16?
No. This one's good. This is good. Because we got to turn on 12. Or you can just go up.
I was just going to go up 9, but I'll go up further.
We can go to Haynes and make a right and then go to 12.
Again, I got a couple new viewers. We're actually heading to an older neighborhood. We're seeing lots of trees down, a couple of roofs, lots of fences, most homes without power currently in St. Petersburg.
This is First Street on the right once we go over here. Oh, right there.
Okay. We're heading to a friend's house to make sure they're okay.
They reported some trees down. Yeah, lots of trees. Nice. Lots of limbs.
Ugh. I'm dragging one.
Let me stop and get it real quick.
Nah, it'll come off eventually.
Go straight down that way.
Well, I'm gonna try to get over this to get it off the bottom. We got a branch stuck under us. Oh wow, look at that house.
Yeah, new construction going up. Kind of.
Huh?
Oh, you can't go. You can't go to the right. You can't go to the right.
Yeah, I can. I can go left.
You can go left.
Maybe. I'll probably act like a big rush and keep getting more and more over here.
Wow.
Here we got speed hump. Maybe I'll get rid of it in the speed hump. Yep, there I got it. I got rid of it.
I don't think so.
Yep. What the heck was that? It's my wife's car. I don't care.
Yeah, clearly. Wow, so lots of branches.
Look Was that?
Lots of branches.
Yeah.
Okay, right here to the left is that their house right there? Yeah, right there.
Yeah. They're still running generator.
Are they?
You hear it?
Yeah. Yeah, we are literally the only ones on the road right now, I guess. We're the smart ones.
We had to go check on another property and I got my car stuck. So she had to come out and rescue me. My hero.
Yeah, our biggest concern driving around is down the power lines.
She ran over one earlier. Sparked it up. Oh, they busted their window out of their car.
Oh,
Tree
wow.
fell on it. Yeah, wow. I don't want another one of those on my hand. Let me back up. I don't want to do that again. Oh, too late. Uh-oh, we maybe not be getting through here. Huh. I'm gonna try it. Holy moly.
Not a good idea. You're gonna tear up my car.
I'm getting dirty looks. We're getting ready to head home, go to bed now that we survived the hurricane, get up in the morning, recover my car, and check our property for damage. And all the big structures, looks like in St. Petersburg, are together. Relatively minor damage compared to what we expected. I got a big tree underneath of it. That's gonna be a busy guy today. He's probably sleeping in the truck.
Make lots of money.
What street is this? Street.
Yeah, we didn't suffer any damage, did we?
Not that we can tell.
It's still dark, but I don't think so. We are lucky in the fact that we don't have big trees on our lot. The main concern is the trees.
Although our other car is now stuck in a low-lying area in the mud because of my stupidity. And the tide is coming in. Hopefully it doesn't flood it.
Is that a tree? No.
Wow, that tree is hanging low. It was actually scary.
I really don't know exactly how it works. They want to know how the cost of a hurricane works. Does the state pay? Can we claim from the state or?
Actually, I've never been in one. I know that Rick Scott, our governor, said no expense will be spared. Federal government is actually offering federal aid as, I guess, part of the state of emergency, federal state of emergency or state whatever. But again, I don't know the rules. I don't know how it works.
Probably insurance company, and then the state would step in as
We
well.
actually have, our other property does not have insurance on it, and I know that we were told by someone that had gone through this process before that if it got flooded or leveled or roof got ripped off, that there would be government assistance that would actually pay for it, which I found odd, because why would anybody have insurance?
I think this is the road with the down power line, so hang on.
Okay. This is 49th Street.
I know.
Okay. So it may be coming up to...
We couldn't go up. I couldn't go down 48th Street because there was a down tree. And there was a down power line somewhere. Yeah, we really don't go, even though we live in Florida, we don't have catastrophic hurricanes too much. So I don't know that we know a whole lot about them either. We've never had to claim. So.
It was over 10 years ago we had those three, and none of those actually hit us directly.
Yeah. It probably seems like we have them all the time, but we really don't. Every 10 or so years, I guess. But again, we usually dodge the bullet.
We might have a down power line up here.
Right
oh,
there.
geez, there it is. I just found a down power line.
Yeah, that was one of them. That was only one of them. There's another one.
Okay, there's something hanging over the road up here. What is that?
I don't know, but I don't want to go under it. It's a tree.
It's a tree.
Palm tree. It's a palm tree.
There's another down power line.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we don't want to be stuck in that.
No.
Although there's no power anywhere that I can see. Although that Roberts Park is powered.
Holy crap! There's a down power line. I don't know if you can see it. No, you definitely can't see it because of the darkness.
Yeah, look, that's all down power line right there.
Yeah.
See it hanging?
Yeah.
Oh wow. The tree
I don't
fell
want to go.
apart.
I don't want to go under that tree. I really don't.
Yeah. Is that down tree right there?
Oh, power line, power line. You can't go forward. You can't go forward.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go around that.
I don't know if you can see the power line down there. No. Do not risk it.
I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, and see the power line hanging from that tree?
Yeah. I want to get out of here.
Okay, well, hang on.
You can't go around it. Oh my god. Really? Oh my god.
And there's the power line hanging right there in the middle of the road. Somebody's gonna drive and hit that.
Yep. I don't know if you can see it. It's so dark. The power line is hanging right there. Okay. There's more.
Wow, there's quite a bit of
limbs. Yeah, there's more power lines down when you get closer to our house. So.
yeah, well, what's concerning about this is you wouldn't be able to see the down power line.
Somebody said, "Oh, your phone just."